Hi, beautiful souls. I'm Klara Lima, and this is Out of This World show. My purpose is to bring the best out of the best ones. Let's evolve and elevate.
All right, what's
You
up?
got me here.
Got you here. Finally, after 6 years.
6 years.
What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm the Klara Lima, and this is my Out of This World show. And I'm here with the one and only Big Homie Blocks. He's a super famous comedian with over 600 million views on the platforms. He's making the whole earth laugh, right?
Yes, ma'am. Hello. How you doing, Carol?
I am good, man. I'm blessed every single day. That's the way I have to approach life. Like, you know, one thing I learned in life, if you start your day saying, this day is the best day ever, it actually manifests.
I got one question for you. What's the best thing about yourself today?
This podcast, that's the best thing, man. We're
Hello.
creating, we're creative. Yeah, that's it. Like, that's the best thing about today. But little back to you, right? So, you're from Chicago, living in Atlanta right now.
Yes, ma'am.
You did something really right because you proved, you know, being a comedian is one of the hardest things mentally.
Yeah.
You have to overcome a lot of emotions. You have to actually deal with a lot of emotions that can come by being comedian. What if people not gonna laugh? How are you gonna feel? There is a lot of confidence that requires to be a comedian.
Yeah, dude. Like, I learned a lot about being a comedian. Basically, like, everybody not gonna laugh at your joke. Then you gotta accept criticism. Like, for example, when I first got my teeth done, I had a lot of criticism
Can you
because
show them?
yeah,
Yeah, show them the teeth, man.
BBL teeth.
Yeah, BBL teeth.
Yeah, I call them BBL teeth.
Cool.
But when I first got them done, I got like a lot of jokes done on me because of my teeth. I wasn't expecting it to be like hilarious, but it was to people. So I had to accept it, and I learned that it's best for you to make the joke about it than let thousands of people make the joke about it.
Because that's the Eminem way, right? And in 8 Mile, the only way how to kill your haters with, you know, how to deal with them is to throw all the truth.
Yeah, exactly, because 8 Mile is a
yeah.
good example. Like, you saw how B-Rabbit, Eminem,
Yeah.
he accepted what they were saying, and he said it himself. Then the opposite couldn't even say nothing. Like, well, they couldn't say nothing.
They could not say no.
So I made a song about it, and I made everybody like, oh man, he embraces his teeth, and he don't care what we say. And, you know, that's telling me a lot about, like, how comedy is. Like, long as you embrace what you got going on,
Yeah.
you gonna always win.
Exactly, because I feel like people only pick up on your insecurities. If you're secure about everything, then they have nothing to pick up on. And especially, come on, you're a comedian. You need this big teeth to smile, right?
Exactly.
Right? You
I
smile
like
all
being
the
in people's smile. I like being in people's face smiling like this. I could do this all day.
Are you smiling when you're mad too?
Yeah, I think they hate that my lip go up, but
Okay.
I love my smile.
Yes, I mean, a smile makes so much difference in the day and in society. When you smile at people, you can actually save somebody's day. That's what people don't understand, how powerful is the emotion of smile, is the emotion that you're actually radiating something positive to the other human. You have no idea what people go through
Yeah.
in life. You have no idea. Somebody might go through the hardest day ever
And a smile could just
and smile.
bring a cloud away from. I remember when I first met you 6 years ago. I always was smiling already, and my teeth was not like this.
Yeah.
I had like baby teeth, baby shark teeth.
You had baby shark teeth. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, I always been a smiler. I just wanted teeth to make my smile more polished.
Yeah. And as I said, it makes complete sense for you as a comedian to have a bright smile.
Exactly.
Yeah. And my question is, how did you overcome the shame, let's say, if people did not laugh? Because I can only imagine with your level of views, which is it's over
It's
six
pretty
hundred
big,
million,
like-
700 million.
Yeah.
There is a chance that people not gonna even in real life, sometimes they not gonna smile because some people, they just don't have a sense of humor. They're dry. And it's not your problem, you know. But how do you overcome the emotion when you actually try to joke? Because in the way I observe this, it really takes balls. It takes
It
balls,
do.
and you cannot be led by fear or being scared what people gonna think. Like, this is the highest level of not giving f what people
Exactly.
think.
I feel like comedy, you can't give a fuck, basically. But the biggest thing is when you can't make everybody laugh, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes you got to just do another joke. Sometimes people just don't get that joke. So it's always good to just switch it up. Like, okay, that joke didn't work. Let me say something else. Sometimes you can say that. Well, that joke didn't work, and that might be the laugh. Because the biggest thing about comedy, if you talk about yourself, it's going to be more funnier. People won't like if you talk about them. They'll laugh a little bit, but they ain't going to keep talking about me. That's how they
Get it?
feel.
They're not comedians. You are.
Exactly.
I get it.
So if I talk about myself, guess what? Everybody going to keep laughing because this is me, and I'm showing them this is me. So that'd be my goal, though. Even with the people that don't laugh, I got to always try my best to, like, keep going. You know, 1 out of a million people might not laugh at your joke, but a million people might laugh at it. I mean,
Yeah.
99999 might laugh at it.
Yeah. And I think your type of comedy, it's actually very funny. You know,
Appreciate
it's
it.
nothing harmful.
Nope.
It's always is something, and I know you in person. I just don't know you from the internet. I know that you are one of these kind of people who are actually the same people in real life
Yeah, for
and
real.
on the internet, and that's very sacred. That's very special, because it's easy to be an actor. It's easy to be an actor and being an asshole in real life.
For real.
But when you're actually a genuine person, that radiates. It radiates from your videos. It radiates from your intention. What intention do you really have when
As
you're
it-
making people laugh? It's like you want to hide the vibration, right? You want to light up the room.
Even like I'm gonna give you an example. Even like when I do pranks with my wife, like when we pranking each other, I always look for comedy. Like I'm always have a joke, and I think that's why a lot of people gravitated to my content. Like I'm always gonna have a joke. Like it could be a serious moment, a joke gonna happen. At my funeral, I'm gonna have a joke.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
When it comes to the, I know maybe this is not the right topic for this podcast, but humor in any situation, humor is the best medicine, actually, because joy is one of the highest vibrations.
Okay.
Joy and laughing is one of the highest vibrations, actually. It's on the pyramid that
Joy is top.
joy is one of the top ones, highest vibration. So when you are in the joy, and it really changes what you radiate,
Yeah.
and it can change even the worst day into a comedy. I had a podcast with Mr. Shapiro, and we said the quote, "Life looks from close like a tragedy, but from far as a comedy."
See, that was a good
That's
one.
a true one.
That's a good one.
The life, like, it might look so bad right now, but it ended up being a comedy because it's funny.
Just think about it. We made the world go round by being funny. I love being funny because people could be more positive about this.
Yeah.
Like I tried rapping before.
You are?
Yeah, I did try rapping before, but now I do comedy rap.
Okay.
So comedy rap is more funnier,
Uplifting.
but also you can vibe to it.
Yes.
Then when back in the day when I was trying to be like more of a drill rapper or more of a party rapper, that I had to say certain things that probably wasn't
Aligned.
for everybody's ears.
Yeah. And also what I learned, because originally I'm a rapper too. I started as a model, then I continue as a rapper. And if you don't live in who you really are, if you do something just for music or for like for the industry or for the camera or for the society or for the trends, you will never ever actually be internally happy.
Exactly.
And you will never live in alignment of your spirit. Never. You have to do what you have been sent here for, because your spiritual mission, your purpose from God is more important than anything.
And I agree with that. Like, comedy just happened when I was, you know what I'm saying, growing up. I didn't know I was going to be a comedian back when I was in high school, let alone grammar school. It felt like soon I got out of high school, I started like finding my personality. And when I started doing videos, especially like around the time where it was just starting, like people was like understanding humor back in 2014, like I started taking it serious. And I see that I was funny. But I think everything came from my mama though, because like my mama, like her side is just so hilarious to me, and a lot of people, because she's original. And she made me really get into comedy.
Okay.
Because I fed off her. Like you said, energy. It was just the energy. And I'm the oldest out of 7, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so, me and her always had like a special connection. And, I thank my mama for like, even like giving me that wisdom into comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, the mother's love is incredibly powerful. Like,
yes.
That's like, honestly, having a good mother in life, that's the biggest gift a person can ever get. There is no bigger gift from Lord than having a loving mother.
Yeah, I really love my mama, and I love that she be her. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. People don't like being themselves. Let's say you bring somebody around your mama, she got completely different. Like, she started cooking them food, started fixing this bed up. Like, Mama, you don't do this to me. So my mama really, she ain't doing that to nobody. She gonna cuss at you. She gonna be original to you. She gonna give you a nickname. That's the type of person she is. She's a fun person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing. And when it comes to mother, my experience, I had an amazingly loving mom, and the love is still in my heart. It's gonna be there forever. And that's how a person can actually share something with this world, because the legacy comes from within. The actual legacy, the real energy comes from within, because you will always remember the love. You will always, no matter what happens in life, you will always be radiating, because that's what the mothers
bring. Like
that's what they seed into you.
Just think about it. When you have a child, it's like that's a piece of you. That's a piece of you now. As a mother, because I that's why I praise my wife too. Like, she do good with being a mom. Like, she love her kids, make sure they good, and she gon' like put everything for them. Like, she push everything out the way for them, and I love that about her. You know what I'm saying? Even when we have our differences, like we separated now, but we still got like that chemistry where we can be parents and still love each other in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's why I respect her too. Like,
that's amazing.
That love and energy, that goes far.
It's amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm great to hear that. It's a big gift, and it makes sense, because from how I know you, always had a lot of sweetness and respect and love inside you, as a human. Like, that's who you really are. And this is why things are working out for you. This is why you're blessed and protected, because this is who you really are.
I really appreciate that. That's
it's true. Like, it was always like, oh, we always speak gems, like not just speak, like you always treated me with respect, with. And you treat people with respect, and women with respect, and people around you, and I think that's very, very something people should.
That's one thing I learned: the energy you put out is the energy you're gonna receive.
Yeah.
And that's why I always put out the energy that I want to receive.
Yeah.
If I give you a positive energy, just return it back.
Yeah.
I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody. I don't want nobody to lose their life today. I want everybody to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Even the game bangers. Y'all got to be happy, man. You know what I'm saying? I love when people that's growing up in the hood come up to me and be like, bro, your video made me laugh. I ain't got to do nothing today.
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, hey, yeah, save the day today. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like a superhero sometimes.
Yeah. It saves people energy. It uplifts them, and it's a very sacred and honorable, noble thing to do in life. It really is, to make people laugh. You know?
Yeah, that's why I love comedy. Can't never go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like you said, rapping, you gotta have an image, you gotta set an image,
Yeah.
and you gotta worry about your image.
Yeah, and also as a rapper, from what I learned in the music industry, I don't like to say that, but we all know what is the industry is like one of the most fake. It's so fake that I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like it's just so fake that you cannot trust absolutely nobody, and you have to just share. Not everybody, because there are some good rappers out there that actually share positive message. There is guys like Spiritual Donny, who share
J.
like
Cole.
consciousness rap,
Consciousness
like they
rap.
really talk about good things which uplifts the society. Anyhow, if people are listening to the rap music that is messing up the message, like the young people, like imagine somebody's 13 or 14 and they have problems at home, and they look up to the rappers. They have no idea this is all agenda. They have no idea
This is all the image. Like this just.
This is not the reality, right?
This is not them.
It's not them. It's all on purpose, and it's all on purpose, and it's a negative programming how to destroy the young ones.
Yeah.
Is the truth. Because if it was not the truth, then the world would not be looking the way it looks right now.
And you know what's crazy? I could take it back to this. I'm a little older, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31 at the moment. I could go back to like 2005 to like 2009. That's when the era of the backpack era was, when it came out of music. That's when Kanye was in his prime, and like more positive music was being pushed out. Because it was like an era where people wanted to be like more dancing, they was more listening to rap than like how it is now, where it's more violence. That's why I say I respect the backpack era. That's what it's called, the backpack era.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it goes up to 2012, but no, I don't though. But that era is what rap was. And I feel like that's when hip hop was hip hop. Rap now is a little rowdy. It's catchy, but it's not no meaning to it no more.
No meaning.
But violence.
I agree, yeah.
So like now that it's like this, we do need to change people at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We got to change.
Well, come on. Let's make a change, man.
Yeah, let's make a change. I mean, we started here already with me getting on this podcast. Hello. I want y'all to go on here and make change.
Man. Drop some gems.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna drop some jams.
Drop some gems.
You want me to rap?
Yeah.
Hello, my teeth the biggest, and don't forget the largest. Big teeth ass nigga. I got veneers. These is like, I got veneers. These be whiter than a snowman. I got a big ass mouth. I look like Steve Harvey. Bite, 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 bite. Fuck around and bite your ass.
Oh my God, you're biting the camera, man. What is that? No, it's funny. Okay,
Yeah, like I said, I do comedy rap. That's one of my songs.
Okay, that's your songs. So you make people laugh for the music.
Yeah, and
That's special.
Yeah, that is.
That's
and
special.
People love it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting a lot of reaction to it. It's kind of motivated me to just keep going with comedy rap.
Look, it's special. I love it.
Something different, and
Yeah.
I mean, it was an era where it was like kind of comedy, but they were serious rapping.
Yeah.
That's Detroit. Detroit got like a funny type of style rap,
Yeah.
but it's comedy in
Yeah.
a way, but they really rapping.
Yeah. What advice would you give to a person who wants to get into comedy and who have no followers, who have a phone? Okay, they got an iPhone and they get no followers. They just have a dream.
Okay, people always think they need to get a camera to be a comedian. You don't have to get a camera to be a comedian or a content creator. It's all about consistency, being consistent. If you be consistent, everything can get approved. you can improve everything. Like when I first started, I was doing comedy, but it wasn't a comedy that everybody wanted to see. When I kept going and learned the routes, I kept going and got better in everything. Jokes, punchlines, and video quality. All it took was being consistent. You learn off your mistakes. Like, okay, this video only did 30 views. That's real low in my eyes. 30 views. What do I need to do to improve this? I look at the video, learn what you did wrong, and next video you just try to improve in it. Don't never settle either. Settling, you know what I'm saying, you'll lose a lot. Just imagine you got one viral video, went viral, ooh, now everybody's looking at you, but you don't drop nothing until 2 months later.
Right.
Now the people not looking at you no more. They don't even care. People, you got a window when you got people's eyes.
Yeah.
You got 4 seconds to have somebody's eyes really locked in. Really 3 seconds. So it's all about the first impression. So first impression matter, being consistent and like having that energy of keeping going. Don't be discouraged.
Right.
Because, you know, you're going to start here, but you're going to end up there. It's a lot of famous people that started from the bottom, and now they way they at now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, most of people, they start from, you know, like myself, I started my content creator career when I was 9, actually.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I started with creating websites.
Okay, like.
I started, with the HTML codes. I was writing. I was into games. Like, I was a nerd. I was like a tech nerd. And then, I was creating MySpace.
Oh, yeah,
pictures,
MySpace.
I was the famous emo kid.
Oh, okay.
I went to Canada, Oliver Sykes. Oh my God, bring me the horizon. It was like the party child. Like, I was really insane. Yeah. It was fun. It was younghood, but you have to start. You have to start somehow. You have to start. If you never start, if you're just thinking,
that's the biggest.
What is going to happen if I have 50 views? Nothing is going to happen. It's better than no views. Right?
Yeah, facts.
It's better than no views. So just start.
Just start. That's the biggest thing you heard was just start. That's step one. That's step one.
Yeah, and ask God for the guidance.
Yes.
Just ask God, because we all are forgetting that it's not really us. It's all the divine energy that is operating through us and around us. So if we ask God, hey, please, God, thank you for everything. Can you guide me? Can you guide me? Because I need your guidance. And the universe will give you the right
it
people,
will give you signs,
the right
it will
situations,
give
it will give you stuff.
Exactly, because I learned that too. Like, I learned things off what God put in front of me. Like I said, even these teeth, He put these in front of me for I could take advantage of them. He's like, oh, bro, you ain't got to keep these for life, but at this moment, take advantage of them, make jokes about them, make people make jokes about them. All this doing is keeping you relevant, bro. Keeping you around the circle, always. A lot of celebrities see me, they know exactly who I am.
Yeah.
And I be
teeth?
yes.
Okay.
And even before the teeth, I was surprised that a lot of people know me. So it's just like you said, God got a plan for you. All you got to do is just follow the directions.
Yeah.
Big things. So how you been personally? Like, have you been like happy? Is you ready to like go to another level? Or is the level you love the level you at now? How you feel?
No, you should never love the level where you're at. I'm sorry, you should never, because that's, to me, I mean, being grateful is one thing, but losing your ambitions, that's the second thing, and being deluded by 1 or 2 successful things. That's delusion. You have to keep going. You're only as good as your last project.
And I like that you said that.
Yeah.
Like you can't be happy on one successful thing. Like you said, you go viral one time and you feel like you made it. No, it's still a lot more work to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to do. It's a lot of work to do, and it's not just even about going viral. It's the mindset. Like, the mindset of moving forward in life, because until we breathe, we have something unfinished and we have to keep going.
Yeah.
That's at least how I see life. Like, until I will breathe, I will always do more, and I will always improve myself in everything, because there should never be a point where you say, oh, I'm perfect. No, nobody ever should think that they are perfect and they don't have nothing else to learn or do, because the constant education, the constant study, the improvement, and the consistency is the one that's going to get you into the top, right? So I will tell, for example, in my case, the way I lost weight before, I lost weight, a lot through exercising. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some surgeries to improve myself. Then I gained weight again. So I was actually really not even happy until I started to go to the gym. And and the gym, the fitness keeps me actually focused, because I know I have to do the sports every day, no matter how I feel. Unless I am, whatever, I would not obviously go to the gym. But if you have two healthy legs and two healthy hands and a healthy body, it's like betrayal to God not to do enough with that. It's betrayal.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you have certain meal preps? Like, do you eat certain things, or?
I eat most of my meals. Okay, so at the morning oatmeal, I eat 120 grams of gluten-free oatmeal with cinnamon and stevia. Then I eat salad with the fish, with beans and olives.
And lunch?
And for lunch, yeah, that's what I eat for lunch.
Lunch, okay.
Yeah, and at dinner, I eat either egg whites with salad or I eat fish. And during that, I eat another salad. So my life is kind of salad-y boring, but it pays off, and I'm healthy,
That's
So,
the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Do you eat steak or anything?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
of
so
course,
you eat
yeah.
proteins.
Yeah.
So you keep it like.
I keep it balanced. I keep
Okay.
it really balanced. Like, if I go out for a business dinner, business lunch, I just eat healthy. That's it. Like, people, they over dramatize calories, carbs. No, this is not what it is about. And I'm a living proof, because I went through 180 pounds to being anorectic. I try all kinds of diets a person can imagine. The most important part is to be happy, loving your body, and have a balanced diet and sports. And that's it. You need to live healthy. Then your body is gonna organically, naturally create a shape that is gonna be your best shape, and you don't have to think about it no longer.
And no lie, I need to take that consideration.
Hey.
Because sometimes, look, I hit the gym sometimes,
Yeah.
but I need to hit it consistently.
Yeah, you
and I
do.
gotta have that mindset to do it. Because I hit the gym, I do it for a couple of days, I'll be at it. All it takes is one mess up. See, like at the moment, I still, smoke, drink. Them be the throw-offs. Whenever I smoke or drink, I feel like that tell me, like,
Yeah.
it throw me off.
Yeah, of course. Alcohol is the biggest poison of society, and I keep
Yeah.
saying that, and I will say that all the time, because I see the effect after 4 years of being sober, how it incredibly changed my life and shifted my whole identity. Because I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine today. Alcohol is clearly the biggest poison that was created for humans.
Yeah.
In everything. It kills your spirit, it kills your health, your mental health, your physical body, it makes you do stupid things, it
Yep.
creates shame.
Yep.
It has so many negative things that there's literally nothing positive about it.
That's
in
a
any way.
man-made drug.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out 1800s, 1700s. Liquor been around way before us. And it always did the same thing to everybody. Made them do things they didn't supposed to do. Like
Exactly.
1700s. Just think about it. Back in 1600s, they was doing things when they get drunk. They wanted to kill people and
Yeah.
hurt people.
Exactly.
Especially like my people, like black people. So
Exactly.
like our liquor is the worst drug.
Yes. The worst one. And also, I never met anybody in my life that would tell me, hey, alcohol improved my life.
No,
Never.
no lie.
I never.
Never.
It's always people who have a problem with alcohol. They're gonna tell you, quote, like, not a good party started with eating salad. Yes, it fucking did.
Exactly.
Some good party starts with eating a salad.
Hello.
In my case, I ate salad before I came here, and the party's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you get what I'm saying. So it's about people need to understand all these propaganda, all these commercials, all what other people doing. If you're not gonna do anything different, if you're not gonna do your own research, what is actually good for you in life,
Exactly.
and you're not going to be strict, you are going to fail. That's a fact, and it doesn't get better. Is some people they don't have addiction problems, but a lot of people do have addiction problems. A lot of
Yeah.
people they drink excessively, they do drugs excessively. Of course, how can you have a discipline if you're doing substances? It doesn't match, right?
And I agree with that because like sometimes I smoke just because I want to smoke. Like this my month I go clearance. Like I do it almost every August. I don't drink or smoke, and every time I do it, I do have a breath, a new breath coming out.
Right.
Always.
You feel fresh. you
Yeah,
feel
and
amazing,
I be more aware.
right.
That's why I said drugs is not healthy for your body out. It's cool. It's cool when it's cool, but when you got to lock in, especially when you're in your 30s,
Yes.
it's best to do clearance and
It's
you
the
could.
best.
It's okay to do it occasionally. You could be an occasionally drinker. It's okay, but your goal is to really keep that going. Just be occasionally.
Yeah, I agree with you. And to me, I stopped everything like,
You stopped at like a
at
stop
age
sign.
29, I stopped drinking completely. And as I say, it was the best decision ever because the amount of positives I see in my life, I can clearly say that I would never go back into it because no matter what I'm going through mentally, that would be a last thing that I would
What
be thinking
could
about.
think about it? Getting a drink while you mentally scarred or in your feelings. Do it really prove something? You really hurting yourself because all we doing is we drinking while we mad. That's not proving nothing. That ain't doing nothing but raising up things that don't supposed to be raised up in our body.
Exactly. And also, what was the question again?
Basically, like what?
How do you deal with it?
Yeah, how you deal with it?
How you deal with
basically-
not having drink if you're dealing with something internally?
Basically, like when you drinking and like you mad, it's not a good combination.
Yeah, of course. The thing is like people they drink for two reasons because they want to celebrate or
Yeah.
they are depressed
Mm.
or they're bored. So
Yeah.
it's like free as a boredom, as depression, or as a celebration mode. Or as a lack of confidence that they feel like if they drink
Yeah.
they can be more confident.
Yep.
The thing is this, right? My theory is this. If you're creating connections while you're drunk, these connections are never authentic.
Mm.
In my case, I never ever in my entire life created authentic good connection out of being drunk. These connections they never really last because
Never.
they never really last. Like if you have a party friends, sorry, but you should cut them off and you should get into your grind
Yep.
and fucking men and women up and don't be weak because if you are seeing yourself, oh, I need something to make me more, no, you don't need anything. You need to take your life serious, okay? Because that's the only way. What I see from the most successful people, they do not drink. Really, I'm not talking about just success in business. I'm talking successfully in life. People who have balanced families, who have balanced health, who have balanced business, who are like philanthropists, these people are not really inclining to do substances because they understand that there is a internal system that can be built for you to really become a superhuman.
Exactly.
And you don't want to, if you love yourself, you don't want to put toxins in your body. You don't want to do something that is really hurting you because you love yourself. So if you don't love yourself, then you're most likely going to be doing poor choices. And there is no excuse for that from a culture, from a nation. I am Czech. I'm from Czech Republic. That's officially number one, the most alcoholic state in the world. All right? And I don't drink. And I have these genetics too. From my family, and I killed the demon. So
Hello.
I really don't want anybody to tell me, oh, this is all excuses, right? Like the only way how to overcome it is shift the way you see yourself, is to shift your vision, is to start to love yourself. Like you can't do any changes if you don't want to improve yourself, because the sobriety comes from shifting your identity. It comes from shifting the way you observe yourself. What do you want from me? Because the problem is not alcohol, the problem is you.
Hello. The problem is you.
Yeah.
And like you said, you can't make people convince you either. Like ain't nobody convince you out of the 4 years you've been sober. Ain't nobody convince you, yeah, you should drink again.
No, of course not.
And that's the power in you that making you like that. You know,
I have been never convinced, because nobody is even trying to convince me. People respect that.
they respect it.
Yeah, and I don't have people around me that would be offering me drinking, like literally zero. I never got into situation when some of my friends or people I hang around would tell me, hey, get some shot of tequila. No, like I don't hang out with people like that, because this is not my circle. I hang out with people who like to improve, who actually like to pick up new ideas how to improve yourself. Because these things are important in life. People are frequency. If you're surrounded by toxicity, you're gonna become a toxicity, even if you don't want that.
Hello.
You know why? Let's say there is a situation you can be with so you can be the only one that doesn't do any drugs, no drinking, but you're in the wrong group, and the group does something that you don't have idea about.
Yep.
Yeah?
I learned that too, especially doing comedy.
Exactly. So you have no idea what they're really doing, what they're really creating around you, and then some of them can be, followed by police or whatever, and automatically you being in that group, you can get into the trouble with that group, even if you're the most sane person, So you have to be really careful who you associate yourself with. Who is the people around you? Are they good people? Is that people that really uplift you, that will add something to your life? And are you the person that can add something to the people's lives?
Exactly.
Because it's important from both sides.
Because I learned that too, like doing comedy. I love my friends to death, of course, but when I first started, I was around people that didn't want to do comedy or didn't want to be in the videos. So it made it harder for me to create content. At the time I was trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? So when I separated myself from them and started being around people that wanted to do it, I seen a mad improvement. I seen improvement in my content, saw improvement in my work, and how I vision things. So I agree with that. Like you is who you put yourself around.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So you put yourself around a millionaire, guess what you're gonna be? A millionaire.
Yeah.
You put yourself around broke people, guess what you're gonna be? A broke person.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I learned about life. Like your surroundings matter.
It really does.
Your surroundings matter.
Absolutely, it matters, because, as I said, it creates the situations for you.
Yep.
Even if you don't want that, good or bad. And rule number 1 is stay away from the unhappy and unlucky.
Hello.
Stay away from that, because some people can go through things. I went through a lot. You went through a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody went through a lot. But if a person has a mindset that they're not lucky in their life, nothing works out for them, they're not happy consistently, well, it's going to affect you.
Yep.
It will affect you. And this is why you have to always choose the positive people. Your body will tell you. People ignore how your body feels in the people's presence.
Exactly.
Our human system, nervous system, is so intelligent. We cannot underestimate our intuition. And the intuition tells you, something is wrong or something is right. It's all good or is wrong. And you have to listen to that, because your intuition never lies.
Yeah, and that's why I understand through life too, like, that's why I say, like, energy matters to me the most.
Yeah.
Because if you give me a weird energy, I don't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? I like being around people that's going to be positive, like to have fun, and got something on their mind that they want to have. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate about. Like I said, I don't discriminate nobody drinking, none of that. I like people that enjoy themselves, but at the end of the day, is you right mentally? Is you the right person mentally? You could celebrate, like you said.
Yeah,
like you
people
could
celebrate. That's listen. We are living in the world where is it normal? I'm just saying, if somebody take it as a habit, as a constant habit, and they solve everything with that, it can become addiction and it can destroy people's lives. And it happens so many times to so many people. So just watch out. If you know you have a problem with addictions, just watch out. That's it.
Hello.
So
you saying it right.
Yeah, just watch out for your habits, because they create your habits your habits create your future. It's so simple. There is no prediction besides your habits in life. Like your habits, and yes, you have to have a good luck for a good life. But the habits, what you do, how you think, what you do every day when you wake up, because that's your day, and the day creates week, and the week creates month, and the month creates year.
Hello. Yeah, and they do though.
And then the decade, and then your life goes by. Life is not that long. We have to rock right now, man.
Rock out right now, man. And stay healthy. Health is the biggest thing through life.
Absolutely.
Like people, everybody ain't get shot by guns. Everybody down by health though.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to say anything else?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that has been supporting me throughout this whole journey. And you know what I'm saying? Nice meeting you again. We had a good time when we first met. I'm glad to see you again, especially like where you at now. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Keep going up.
Thank you.
And keep scribing. Y'all tune into the podcast. And it's lit on my soul. Hello. It's Big Homie Blocks.
What is the last thing you want to tell to the people?
Love yourself, and remember, you got you. You got you.
Oh my God, that's a beautiful advice. You got you.
Yeah, you just I always think of it like that. Like I love my people that's around me, but at the end of the day, I gotta make sure I'm straight. I gotta make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got you, and you gotta stand on you.
Thank you. That's a beautiful advice.
Appreciate it.
Genuinely, it's really beautiful advice, and I really appreciate it.
Yep.
And thank you so much. Can you please share your social media?
Oh yeah, follow me everywhere at Big Homie Blocks. BigHomieBlocks on my soul, and you'll see the comedy she's talking about.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Klara Lima, and that was Big Homie Blog here with me today. And rise and shine, and follow me on Instagram, the Klara Lima, Klara with a K, and follow my show, Out of This World Show, on Instagram, the way you hear that. And rise and shine, don't give up, and love, because love heals, right?
Yep. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Caroline, for inviting me. Positive.